Here with Harald Neumann, who is the CEO of Ainsworth Game Technologies. And Harold, welcome back.
Pleasure to see you again.
Pleasure to see you. Harold, you've had a very extensive career internationally in the gaming industry. Um, Tell us a little bit, just a big picture, before we get into Ainsworth particularly. What are the trends that you see today that industry leaders or investors should be aware of?
As a one important, let's say, trend of our industry is consolidation. Uh, it it started many years ago when Light and Wonder acquired. So at this time, Scientific and Bally and so on, they all merged to one company, which is currently known as Light and Wonder. We had last year the merge between Every and IGT. Interblock was talking with Aristocrat, so I don't know if these talks have ended already or if they will continue. Novomatic is currently trying to has a takeover bid for Ainsworth. So the industry is consolidating, and I'm quite sure that in 2 3 years the industry will have 4 or 5 players which are sharing 80 to 90% of the market, which will make it for smaller companies even more difficult to succeed. So that's one part of the industry, the land-based gaming. Online will grow. The problem I see, especially in the US, the online opening started in 2012, and after 14 years, you only have 7 states which are regulated. So uh, online is heavily depending on regulation, but it will grow anyway. Yes. But at the end of the day, I think both land-based and online will quite good live with each other because it's a completely different kind of game experience. Yeah. Online is rather more often per day, short time, high volatile. You buy the features because you don't want to wait 20 minutes until you come to the features. And land-based gaming is more social environment, time on device. You go more 1 or 2 per week. Yeah? So that's a completely different kind of setup. So I would say that it's a consolidation on the one side, but I would say the gaming market will still grow, even though we have currently a little bit reduction in visitors in Vegas and so on. But I'm quite optimistic.
Uh, Gambling has been around ever since there have been people, so I guess there will always be.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, and it will continue.
Uh, the, the big change that we've seen technologically and that everybody talks about today is artificial intelligence. How do you see that playing out in the industry, and how is that playing out at Ainsworth?
So we have started several months ago a big AI project together with Amazon, uh, mainly with 3 reasons. Number one, to improve our business processes in general for all the departments in the company. But there's a special focus on development with 2 main targets. The first one is an automated mass model variation. That means if you have one game, you simply ask for higher volatility, lower volatility, RTP 94, RTP 88, and AI is generating the games. This is one part we are currently working, which looks quite promising. And of course, the time to market will accelerate. Also, I had a meeting with DraftKings, and they have currently 5,000 games in the library, and they are expecting, because of AI, that the games will increase end of 26 to 15,000. And that's also approximately my objective. We should double or triple the output of Ainsworth regarding game and game variations, which I hope can close a little bit the gap between the smaller companies like Ainsworth to the big 2 or big 3. So I'm quite positive, and the feedback from the people. Also there was on the beginning there was a little bit of people were a little bit skeptic, but now really as the project progress, very good feedback, and it's quite an interesting. Also AI will change not our life; it will also change our industry.
When when you have such data and everybody shares essentially the same data, what become the differentiators between one company and another?
Also you're not sharing the same data. Yeah? At the end of the day, and this is maybe the fear of a lot of people, it will replace a lot of workplaces, but it will not replace the creativity of the people. And we still need good people, we still need good mathematicians who are developing a game, but all the variations, for example, I have an RTP here in the US 88 to 90. In Latin America, I have an RTP of 94. So currently, we need a lot of effort to adapt the game to the different regions, and this should be done by AI. So it's still the quality of the people which differentiates the companies.
One of the concerns about AI is that it learns too much about the player. And
Yes.
it, maximizing value on one hand could be seen as a responsible gaming risk on the other. How do you balance that?
Also I would say it's a general question or general discussion currently about AI. Yeah? Is it blessing for the society? Will it ruin the society? So this is the big discussion which is currently going on. Yeah, at least from the history and from the experience. Yeah, all the new technologies at the end of the day supported our life or made our life more comfortable. Take the cars. When the cars came out, it was called the devil machine and whatever. Yeah, and cars now we use it daily, and it's quite positive, quite comfortable for us. And I think that's the same with AI. We have to steward the technology. We have to take care that AI is in the parameters of responsible gaming. So it depends. It depends basically on us. We will have some regulations. I'm quite sure. Uh, you cannot regulate everything, but I think especially regarding responsible gaming, uh, I think we need something. But I think we all still have to learn. Also, we are currently starting to use AI. I don't know in which levels of usage the operators are, but I think the time will come when we have to adapt the technology to stay in the frame of responsible gaming.
Uh, Now focusing a little bit on Ainsworth itself. We're going to be at G2E very soon. Tell us something about what the highlights that you will present at G2E this year.
Also one of the highlights is we are showing a dual screen version of our very successful Raptor cabinet with three 32-inch HD monitors. We have launched this product really successfully in Sydney 3-4 months ago, and which we are launching now in the US market. And then we are showing a bunch of new games, and I want to highlight Atomic Gold. Atomic Gold is a quite playful art style retro game with a charming astronaut dog, which is uh, giving you the experience of a space environment. It's a single bot game with two titles, and when you trigger the atomic hold and spin features, you can win additional features with higher prices. So it's basically feature in feature with high prices and progressives. This is, I would say, it's the highlight. Then we are showing a game which is called Fansai Lightning, which gives you a multi-level hold and which gives you a multi-level hold and spin feature And then we have a new triple troves version, some far versions, and we're also showing a quite new concepts for 2026. So there's a lot to see, and I really looking forward to this exhibition.
It sounds like it'll be a good show. Uh,
I hope.
Harold, anything else you would like folks to know about Ainsworth?
No, I would say currently we are progressing. We have to progress because even the competitors are not waiting for us. But I'm quite optimistic about the future.
Great. Thanks for the overview, Harold.
It was a pleasure to meet you again. Thank you. Bye.
Well,